Hi there, it's John here. It's Sunday afternoon and it's that time of the week where we get to set our songwriting challenge for the coming week. Yesterday I released the song The Oil Press, which is a song that had to get the words factory and potential in it in the key of F. And I ended up writing a song about the Garden of Gethsemane because I didn't know it when I got the word, but that's the great thing about these songwriting challenges with random words. You get to do a little bit of research and dig a little bit. And even though I was thinking, obviously, from the beginning about factories and, these great industrial buildings that, put things together and assemble things and all of that kind of thing, nothing was really coming in terms of a song about that. And so when I realised that factory meant oil press and that the word Gethsemane means oil press, it just led me down this really interesting path. And it was one of those things where once I realised that Gethsemane was really linked to the word factory, I had to write the song, and so I did. And even though the chorus, in that factory, it seems a bit weird on first listen, but the more I've listened to that song, I think it's a song with a really deep meaning, and in some ways putting the word factory into the song causes you to go, what's that all about? And I hope it leads people to engage with the song and the lyrics, particularly a little with some thought and some reflection. So I'm hoping that will make people go, oh, that's interesting. Factory, wasn't expecting that. But anyway, that's last week's song, and I'm really happy with the way the song turned out. In terms of the recording, I wasn't feeling the magic so much this week, and I think partly because the song came quite late, and then I got into the recording, and I suppose in some ways, and the way I've described it to a couple of friends who really loved the song, is that I felt like I just went to my safe place in terms of arrangements, and so I just felt that it perhaps sounded a little bit too much like other things I've done, and that's not something I'm going to apologise for, because I felt the song arrangement worked for that song, but I do really want to explore new music and new styles as well for me, and just to really push it out. And I suppose I have done with songs like the T-Rex Discotheque and Writing Disco, and then the Professor of Virtuology, which was a dance tune, and the Pioneers, which was a very folky song. So there's been lots of different styles so far in this songwriting challenge, but I really want to keep exploring, and certainly when it comes to the instruments that I use, I think I just need to spend a bit more time digging a little deeper into the sounds that I have, because I've got this incredible palette of songs and sounds, and I really want to jump a bit deeper into that. So I'm going to really try and push myself to do that in the coming weeks. So we'll see what happens. I just need to do a bit more exploring. And I'm really looking forward to being able to do that. If I can find a few hours to really start digging into some new sounds and seeing how they blend together, then that's great. And I've certainly got some thoughts for the coming weeks, because, as we'll get to in a second, I only have one key left in my hat, and so I'm thinking of just spicing things up a little bit, but we'll get to that next week. Right, so it's time to set our songwriting challenge. There's only one key left, so I think it's really important to really jiggle the hat around and make sure that it's completely random. I wonder what the key will be. Let's see. Okay. The key is the key of B. That's the last key in the hat. And so we're going to be writing in the key of B. That's quite nice. I like the key of B. So let's find out what the words will be. And I have no idea, because it's completely random. Or is it? I don't know. Anyway, let's just pop over to the computer and let's have a see. Let's have a see. Let's see what's going to be. Right, okay. Right, here we go. So we're on the word potential. And I'm going to click the random word generator, and the word is pie. Oh, I was thinking about writing a song about a pie factory. It's one of the things I wanted to do. Pie. Because could be, no, it can't actually. It could be the mathematical pi, but that's not right, is it? So it's got to be about a pie. I love pies. And cottage. So I could literally write a song about cottage pie. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Oh, fantastic. Pie and cottage in the key of B. Fantastic. So this week I'm writing a song about cottage pie. It's been quite a lot of food related things recently, isn't there? That's really good. So I'm not writing about a pie factory, but I'm writing about cottage pie, or pie cottage. A cottage made from pie, a pastry cottage. I don't know. I'm going to have a good think about that, but yeah, that's going to be good. I'll try not to write anything too cheesy. Cheese pie. Or anything that's really crusty. Okay, well, pie it's going to be. Maybe apple pie. I like a good apple pie. What's your favourite kind of pie? Leave your comments in the section below. In another life, I'd like to have been a chef. I love cooking. In fact, I've got a really nice leg of lamb in the oven right now. And I did some good work with that, so I'm looking forward to making the gravy in a bit. Oh, food! This could be a food channel, couldn't it? Anyway, on that wonderful note of food and all things beautiful, pie and cottage in the key of B, and I'll try and do this in a few days. Now, one of the things I need to change about this is I think that I'm going to do it on a song basis. So, I'm not going to do like week 16 or anything like that because we're a little bit behind. So I'm just going to do song number 16 because I just feel that that'll take the pressure off a little bit. And you know, some weeks I'm going to try and write 2 songs if I can. So we'll see. So as long as I get the 52 songs in the year, I'm just going to want to be a bit more relaxed about it, because I feel that if I'm a bit more relaxed and give myself a little bit more space to write, I might just be able to just delve a little bit deeper into some of the arrangements and things and really try and push the boat out in terms of songs and what you're hearing. So there you go. I'm also thinking about putting a few modes. Now, people that are not musical won't know what modes are probably, but I'm thinking of maybe doing some Lydian mode and put a few different things in the hat, and I might even throw a few different styles in as well, and maybe even a few time signatures, so to make it really random. And so, you know, I'll have to write something in 5/8 in the Lydian mode in a rock style. Could be fun. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I've talked far too long. I hope you're having a great weekend. Of course, it's in England. It's our bank holiday weekend, so I've got a long weekend, and I'm going to try tomorrow to put out a few more songs and finish them on and get those distributed too. So hopefully there'll be more in the musical streaming services in the coming days and weeks. So thank you for listening. Thanks for taking an interest. I hope you enjoyed the oil press. I'm getting some really lovely feedback about that song, and you know, I'm really proud of that song. In fact, I'm really proud of all the songs I've written so far. They're like my little babies, and I've released them to the world. And that's quite a vulnerable thing, you know, to be able to do as an artist, to distribute your work and let other people listen to it and judge it. But thankfully, people are really responding beautifully to it. So thank you so much for the encouragement. I really love your friendship. I love your encouragement, and I love just seeing the songs do different things. So that's really cool, and it's a great thing as a songwriter to know that what you produce is making a difference. Maybe a small difference, but you know, a difference anyway. And that feels really good to contribute to the world as an artist in a positive way. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for listening. Thanks for taking an interest, and happy weekend. And I'll see you soon about a song about a pie and a cottage, or cottage pie. I do like a good cottage pie with brown sauce. Yum. And on that note, goodbye.